Then else, I have to do it in the other order. So the eyelid part. Oh, then these have to be reversed, right? Eyeball start to the eyelid. I don't even know how to reverse these. And by flip, it gives an axis. Okay. This axis equals 0, and then I think this will also have to be flipped. So this is going to be, is originally eyeball start to the eyelid, but it's being flipped, so it's the eyelid to the eyeball start. Then this is being flipped, so it's the eyeball end to the eyelid. Okay. So then this case is the else. And this case, I'm gonna add eyelid to eyelid. Can we do this like this? I think that makes more sense to me. This will be eyelid to eyelid. Okay, so the end of the flipped eyeball, which is the eyelid part, basically. The end of that is the start of the eyelid to eyelid. If that's true, then I have the eyelid part. Then the eyelid to eyelid points. Eyelid to eyelid. And that's it. Then else, then they'd have to be flipped. So I do this, then flip this. Okay, and I am 100% certain that this is buggy somehow. But at least I think I understand it better than the previous code. I feel like this shouldn't be the clipped eyeball. I feel like I should just have eyelid part here. Yeah, let me just keep this. Then if the end of the eyelid is close to the eyelid to eyeball end curve, then obviously you'll have the eyelid to eyeball end, and eyeball start to eyelid. If it's not, we have the eyelid part. We'll flip this. Flip this so that you can get the eyelid to eyeball start, eyeball end to the eyelid. Here we're going to want the eyelid to eyelid part, so we're going to take the eyelid part. And then if these two are close, Just take the eyelid part, then the eyelid to eyelid. Anyways, we'll take the eyelid part, then flip the eyelid to eyelid. Okay. And then if these two are close, we'll just take the eyelid part, then the eyelid to eyelid. Anyways, we'll take the eyelid part, then flip the eyelid to eyelid. Okay. So the logic makes sense. As for what happens, nice. I guess that at least isn't crashing right now. And then this logic is a fair bit more confusing. Okay, I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna add an updater to both of these and see if it works when I move the mouse around. So I can say head.add updater. I'll take a head here. What this is gonna do is I'm gonna do head.look at self dot, it's called mouse point. Yeah, so that'll be fine. I'll do head updater and head 2. I'll test this by moving the mouse around. There's no loot at, that's correct. Okay, this seems to be working, which is great. That was fun. Not really. But we got through it. I wonder if Einarf replied on that. And the question about the different... It's locked to process thread, so this is expected. There's no way to solve this. He applied fast, too. That'll be a problem. Context is locked to a process / thread. Okay, I guess this is... I guess there might still be a way to do interact with embed. I think what'll have to happen is I have to pause. You have to pause the thread from which the context is created. And the other thread oh, actually, I don't know how to do this. The problem is going to be that the context is locked to a single thread, and that's going to be the thread where you start Python. And I think the IPython terminal is also locked to that same thread. And in any case, I want those to be in different threads. Because I don't know how to start up the IPython terminal on a separate thread. That might be possible. Maybe I should just try it. First, I'm going to finish this. Okay. So don't need these updaters. What's even the animation? So it's like that. He looks at it. Then I'm gonna want the head to enter the screen. So head here, put it in the corner. Look at this. I'm gonna shift it off the screen again like this. How did I get the head initial offset before? Like this? How did I get the head initial offset before? Like this? So I did the look at, then I do this. This would be right. Times the X radius minus the get center at 0. Okay, so this is a vector pointing off the screen. Correct? Where was this used? Oh, here. Now this is pointing into the screen, I think. No, it's pointing to the right, pretty sure. So I'm gonna shift it 2 times that, so that should move it off the screen. I guess I can just do this to find out. Well, he's still there, but that was the wrong one. Yes, that moved him off screen. I don't know why exactly. So for this one, I moved him by -2. Up. Well, I guess it's currently in the positive direction for the y-axis. Is in the negative direction for the x-axis, so maybe that's why. But in any case, I shift him off. And what I'm going to want to do, I added him here. That's great, though I don't think I need to. I'm going to do self.play, head to animate shift left times head initial offset. You can just do -2. That's gonna move him to the left. So that should move him on screen, and then I'll do head and move it to the corner. And I actually want to move the paper and stuff with him. Yeah. So I guess I'll do like a OpenGL group of the head, the graph, and the paper. I think this will do what I want. Great. So he moves. Oh, why would that lose color? Wait, when did it lose color? Man. Okay. I guess it's because these colors... I don't know. I guess it has something to do with these colors. And like, yeah, I don't know. That's going to be some other bug. But I think this does everything I want right now. Well, except for the person isn't looking at the graph when he's moved onto the screen. And maybe I should have him a little bit further away from the corner. Like 2 corner... O.2 or something? shift him just a bit to the right. Because that way when he moves the paper to hide it, I actually didn't notice that at all. Not at all. But anyway, he's gonna move the paper to hide it, and that's why. It seems like he's not... Is this actually doing anything? I think there's like a 2. I should notice it. Paper to hide it, and that's why. It seems like he's not... Is this actually doing anything? I think there's like a 2. I should notice it. Yeah. The 2 actually isn't so bad. I think I'll just have 1. Yeah, that's fine. He's gonna want... I'm gonna want him to hide the paper so the other one doesn't see it. Yeah, so things to copy with, or things to fix with the, fixing the eyes and fixing these graph colors. Maybe let's start with the graph colors. First things first, if I don't move the paper, I'll see if it still turns white. And it doesn't, so that means the paper is moving on top. Which I guess makes sense. So in that case, maybe I just want to do that. Okay, so that fixes that. Cool, cool. So now, I guess we should fix those eyes. The eyes when he's first moving up. So that was, in 2. Oh, I guess it was in 1. Uh-oh. There. Okay, so I think I know what I'll have to do here. Did I just have to overwrite generate target? Or something like that. This is done head animate shift. So it's using the method animation. We're just gonna use get target under the hood. Whoops. Can we run this again? Wait, can I make it just do the 1? Okay. Now for this, I think what I'm gonna want to do is fix my shortcut because it's annoying me. Like that 1,1. And then, okay, fine. It must have been generate target. Here, it's gonna do deep copy. I think I have to overwrite this. And then for the head here, is this all? Generate target. Are there other things I could do? I guess there are probably other things that'll use deep copy or whatever. Right? Basically, I just want to set the eye position after you do this. So I guess what I want to do here is let's just say self.target that whatever it's called for the eyes. Center dots for the eyes. Center dots. Set eyeball offset. I want to set this to the current eyeball offset. Eye dot neutral position. Plus offset. So that'd be like the eye center minus the neutral position. So I could do a get eyeball offset. Oh, but there's two of them. Yeah, I think I'll just do this manually. Whereas generate target. So here, eyes dot left dot center dot eye offset self eyes left get center. That's gonna be first. I'll do left eye neutral position. No, left eye equals self eyes left. I'm gonna do left eye. I should be able to get the neutral position, neutral eye position. And I want this the other way around. Like this. Did I mess this up again? I don't want it the other way around. No, I do want it the other way around. That's pointing to the eye from the neutral position. Okay. And then I think I'll do... Actually, it's self.target. Eyes left dot, center dot. Well, not center dot. I want to do like set eye offset. I think. Set eyeball offset. Well, hope that works. Don't think it will. It didn't. Was this even called? Okay, it was at least called. But it's all zeros pretty much. I wonder if... Should I just mess this up on my own? Here. Where did I do the look at? Now I did the look at back here. So at this point I would expect the eye offset to be something non-zero. Or not close to zero. But why isn't it? Or at least it isn't when I do the target or whatever. I'm going to try I'm gonna shift this not far enough. Actually, I just won't shift it at all. That time it looked like it was looking at the screen. Okay, let me not do the shift here. This will be a 1. Wait, that was weird. So it was... I'm gonna comment out this too. It seems like only the target wasn't looking. I'm gonna comment out this too. It seems like only the target wasn't looking at the right place. Which I guess would make sense. Let me comment this. That's what I'll do. And I won't do this shift. I'll shift this like left or something. That'll be the only thing I animate. Yeah, so it's looking, and then its eyes morph so that it's not looking anymore. So this should do the trick. Setting the eye offset. Oh, I wanted eye, no. I thought I wanted to do the eyeball offset. I'm not sure why this would happen. Why the left eye offset would be nearly 0 here. Just comment that. Here I'm going to print. I'm going to pretty much just do this. Left eye, this will be head, eyes left. This will be head, eyes left, get center. Minus left eye neutral position. And print that. I guess this isn't 0, it's just like pretty small. Is that the same way it was over here? No, it got even... Oh wait, there's one where it's like kind of larger. Now the first time it was still fairly small, but 10 to the negative 2 isn't like 0, I don't think. So why is it looking straight at me? Or do I just move, if I just set this to, like right or something? See, I wonder if this is even making a difference. Doesn't look like it is. Dang, it's probably some deeper debugging. It's probably what it'll end up being. But I'm not going to try to solve that right now. Here's the actual animation here. Yeah, okay. Whatever. That'll probably take some more work to do properly. I don't think there were any bugs there. There's something up with his eyes when he was moving, I guess. But I won't be able to check it if it only happens during the animation. Okay. Okay, I definitely consider removing that code to be progress. And that's definitely progress, fixing that eye logic.